Good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Petrumsey give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the two. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward, and it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Mills with it, Perchumsey covering, and the shot goes in. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Here's MP. McCall covering. Stone! And Stone with the slam!
Inflicting some punishment on the defense with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now is the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Perchumsey. Now here's McCall. Johnson for three. It's up and it's off the mark. One up, not down. It's Moore on the wing. Here's MP for three. Hits the three-pointer.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Now here's Johnson. Up top, Black. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch. And when you got a shot like that, you've got to take it.
Hey, sometimes good shots just don't fall, but it's still a good look.
Perchumsey with the screen. Black, no good. The West with the lead. Here's Mills. That basket's good. Off to a fast start. 2 for 3.
This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
Kicks it to Johnson. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Leftos
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's McCall. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
Here's MP, guarded by Cologne. Stolen by Cologne. Kicks it to McCall. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
He's been a huge catalyst for this offense here.
Here's MP. Stone sets the screen. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's McCall. Here's Aslanoglu. Buries it from down low. Here's Schrader. Here's MP. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Leftos. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Here's Schrader. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. A nice shot and finish from Stone.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Now here's Perchumpsey. Pass to Lack. McCall. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lack for 3. That one's off. Carrington down low. Defended by Lack. Sinks it from distance.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Carrington, that's good.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
And here's McCall. He's got 5. Aslanoglu, defended by Harris. Pass to Lack. That one's good, just his third make. He's now 3 for 8. And here's the West All-Stars. Here's MP from the arc. And another 3 for the WCBL.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Lack with it. 8 points for him. Kicks it to McCall. Back to Cologne. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. Up ahead. And then Stone with the dunk. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. You talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Now here's Lack. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
Oh, no way McCall is going to miss an opening that big. Making that pass was just too easy for him.
Confident play we're seeing out of them right now.
Yup, the scoreboard tells the story, that's for sure.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And here's the EYBL. Cologne on the outside. Back to McCall. Lets the three fly. MP grabs the miss. Launches it. Cranes the triple.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front. All of that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they certainly have pushed it.
Now here's McCall. He's got 5. Aslanoglu on the screen. And good that time.
Ice McCall.
Here's Schrader. Right side, Harris. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Outside, Lack.
Who's watching here?
McCall. Back to Lack. Releases. And he drains a long distance 3.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Here's MP. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good! And that is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a 6-pointer coming in when it did, right at the end of the half. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The West All-Stars leading by 17. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Mills. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Here's McCall. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, they'd be in deeper trouble than they already are.
Here's MP. The 3-ball knocks it down from distance.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Robinson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lack for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Outside Mills. It's Stone at the high post. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team. Chugging along nicely right now.
Swings it to McCall. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Now here's Perchumpsey. Stone defending. 6 to shoot. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
And a 3 in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. McCall. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Now here's Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Now Harris. And here's MP on the outside. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
And so it's the EYBL with it. A 19-point contest. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Lack. Here's the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Easiest way to do it sometimes with the bounce pass.
And the West All-Stars call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
The West with the ball. They led as much as 20. Back to Mills. The WCBL missing again. When you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Here's MP. He has 31. More shot falls. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
A nice shot by Lack.
Lack is a man on a mission right now. He's hit shot after shot, and he's been a catalyst for this offense.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Cologne. They set a pick. And here's Mills from outside. And Robinson pulls it down.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Johnson for three. Great defensive effort by Devontae Mills. This one for three. Rebounded by Perchumsey. To the middle. And Perchumsey throws it down.
Oh, man, I'd love to be young again.
It makes you a little sentimental, doesn't it?
I mean, I was kind of always a layup guy, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Drills it from deep.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Timeout called by the EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
Doing lots of damage from deep. The opposition has to play tighter defense on him.
So both teams changing it up here.
Leptos Aslanaglu. Greg Tumbo. Ice McCall. Substitution for
On defense, the West. They lead by 14. Back to Tombo. Pass to Cologne. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with the three. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Kicks it out to Carrington. Now Harris. Guarded by Leptos. And the West hits it again from deep.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Here's Tombo. To the inside. Carrington with the steal. It's stolen away by McCall. Here's Tombo. Foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second team foul.
It's going to go on Johnny Chu.
At the line for the EYBL All-Stars, Greg Tumbo. Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, so both teams making some changes here. And he makes both free throws. Here's Corrado. On the wing, it's MP. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now here's Perchumsey. It's McCall on the wing. And it's slammed in by McCall.
One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
To the paint. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Pass to Cologne. Tombo. Off target with the 3. Here's Corrado. On the wing, it's MP. Now Chu. From deep. Corrado can't get it to go. Tombo with the ball. Harris comes over to pick him up. Outside, McCall. Back to Cologne. Tombo. Pass to Cologne. McCall for 3. Down it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Drew Robinson.
Here's Harris.
Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's MP. Shoots the 3. Hits the trifecta.
MP.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
And here's the EYBL. They trail by 18.
McCall not only hit the shot, but he gets a freebie now, too. He always seems to come through in the big moment.
For the EYBL All-Stars.
So it's the West now. Pass now to Harris. Here's MP. Back to Harris. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they continue to pad their lead here late in the game.
They're going to be tough to catch at this point. This game is theirs for the taking.
Kicks it to Johnson. Fires from deep. They get it again. And Tracey with the stuff.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsky's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
Here's Harris. From deep, it's MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it. Is that chocolate?
Hey, who got it?
Outside, Lack swings it to McCall. And it's blocked by Harris.
Yeah, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And so it's the EYBL with it. It's an 18-point game. Tombo misses. Here's MP to the left side. Back to Chu. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Now here's Cologne. He's guarded tight. Finds Schroeder. Here's Tombo. The 3. He can't get that one to fall. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Cube.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as the WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey.
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you.
Great game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see.